Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Skull and Bones 2 here, and in today's Gears of War E-Day video, we're going to be talking about some more leaks that have come out with Gears of War E-Day. We're going to be talking about future content, more cosmetics, I guess you can say, game modes, and everything in between that you want to know about Gears of War E-Day. So without further ado, let's get into it. I kind of wanted to save this video, but I'm just going to upload this now, get it out of the way, and then the other long-term videos that I have, I'll be able to post those in the next couple of days. Before we do get started, though, I do want to thank you guys so much for the overwhelming love and support I've been getting from you guys the past couple days. I've actually turned on memberships on the channel, and it is a way for you guys to subscribe to the channel and also donate or support the channel in a monetary way. Not forced, but it is an option now, and I can't thank you guys enough. To commemorate this, I do want to give a couple copies of E-Day away in October. So I will say, though, if you do engage in any of the memberships, there will be a higher chance for your name to be drawn for the copies of E-Day that I will be giving out. So if it is, anything you guys are interested in, regardless, I love having you guys here. Thank you for the overwhelming support. How crazy and how far we've been able to go these past couple months. So I'm going to keep busting out these videos for you. I did take a break this week just because I was on like a crazy upload spree. So I do want to get back into the groove of things over the next couple days as the weekend hits. I do have, like I said, a long kind of form lore video describing Aspho Fields, as I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting a flashback mission. And I do want to emphasize on that and what we might be seeing during that time. The other thing that I do want to do is cover my thoughts on Gears of War E-Day, the discourse in the community and stuff like that. I keep wanting to have to make this video or keep wanting to upload it at least, but I just keep getting delayed. Things just keep popping up and happening. So I just thought I'd bring you guys this. This is an update, and I'm pretty sure people do want to know about this stuff. The leaks seem to just keep on coming, and the coalition isn't stopping it. So I'll keep covering it unless I'm told not to. But for the most part, I think it's still some exciting stuff for us to look forward to. So the first thing that I do want to talk about is a new Locust character that we've never seen in E-Day at least, and a new weapon. This weapon is the Thanksgiving grenade launcher, or the gut puncher with the Thanksgiving effects, I guess, and it's just a multi-explosion gut puncher. So we see it in use, we see how deadly it is. The Ravager, though, is actually explicitly from Gears 5. Now, there was nothing in the lore about this character before, and we only got it as a skin afterwards when Gears Tactics had come out, and we got this as like a collab between the two games. So it's good to see that there's some influence coming in from both. And the next thing I want to talk about is the implementation of a big team battle or battle royale. So people kept saying that I was tweaking and making shit up, when we can clearly see here, it looks like there's about 25 players on the map, and I'm not the only one that experienced this. I'm glad I'm not. There were a couple recordings. If you go back and look at my other videos when I had early access to multiplayer, there were 5 to 6 people on my team running around the map. So I don't know what that entails, why there's so many players in certain game modes that are glitching out and allowing you to have all of them on the map. Could be for another game mode on a bigger map, but it's some proof and subscribing to the theory that we might be getting those big game battle modes either way. Now we have some expanded multiplayer modes. I talked about this in the previous leaks. We've got Conquest, hold the zone to capture it, capture 4 zones to win a single round, 25-minute round timer, and a 3-minute time bank per zone. Warpath, capture the zone to gain points, 100 points to win the round, 2 rounds to win the match, 10-minute round timer. Crucible, hold the core in the zone to capture it, capture 3 zones to win the round, 2 rounds to win the match, 10 minutes round timer. We also have Demolition. It's the search and destroy game mode. We all know how search and destroy basically works. But the next couple of game modes we have are Payload, Attrition, and Bunker. These game modes specifically don't have any details tied to them, but I'd like to believe that later on down the line, these are code names for those big team battle game modes and battle royales that I'm hinting and talking about. Now, everybody's saying that they are against battle royales or big team battle game modes, and honestly, I think we need it in Gears. We need something new. We need something refreshing. Maybe this, popularized game mode with the Gears twist. Gears of War lore has always entertained the idea of these big battles, and we've never got to experience them on any game screen. We've only gotten hints and talks of them through war stories and flashbacks, and I think it's about time we expand on the regular sandbox that Gears has, which is that arena game mode structure that it follows, and it just doesn't work anymore, not in this day and age. The next couple of game modes we have are Wingman and Guardian, and these are traditional fan favorite game modes. I'm glad to see them return, especially Wingman. That's going to be really fun to be playing. Now, the next couple of things I want to be talking about are the holidays. So Thanksgiving, this event is overriding the core competitive modes entirely when it comes out. Matchmaking will feature dedicated holiday themed variants like Conquest, Warpath, Crucible, Demolition, and Guardian. Especially when we are in that holiday season, it's great to have all these game modes all functioning well together. Here we got a close look at the Thanksgiving grenade launcher. It has its own like chicken or turkey skin, I guess. It's animated as well. Now for the holiday takeover, the new Gun Puncher grenade launcher gets its own chicken variant, like I said, and it's going to be receiving that multi-grenade blast when you shoot it. It's good. We all know how the Gears of War game modes work. Like it's goofy shit. We did it for Valentine's, we did it for Halloween, we're going to be doing it for Thanksgiving again. It's a seasonal rotation, and Gearsmas is mentioned, but there's not really much on it in the files yet, just that it's scheduled for a rotation. Now, Horde Siege got some new developments. We talk about some of the new maps, and I'm all here for it. One thing I will say, I am not a Horde player, but Horde Siege has my attention, especially with this new attachment system, which I would like to presume later on down the line they are going to bring this to PvP at some point. But as of right now, it gives a lot of replayability. It gives you a reason to grind. It gives you a reason to try different builds, try different ways to play the game, because the attachments offer such a different sandbox. Downtown West, the map that's featured here on this picture, is a moody nighttime kind of city street vibe. It's the city's left in a war zone, all destroyed. Some of civilization is still up, but some of it is also still destroyed. It looks really cool. I'm a sucker for city maps, I'll tell you right now. Anything involving like the downfall of society in a city in real time as it's happening, seeing that destruction is like this beauty in a way, and I love that when maps show that. Downtown East is a sprawling daytime construction site dominated by towering yellow cranes and an ironic peacetime billboard. The next couple of maps you'll see, and it's quite a theme here for these Horde Siege maps, is I'm not sure if they're ripped straight out of story mode, but they all seem to be featuring some sort of story for the extraction you are taking place on. So I'd like to think that each kind of place will have its own siege boss, and that boss will tell a story of the area, or maybe it'll be synonymous with the area you're in. Industrial is a smog-choked factory district featuring classic cog brick architecture and crashed King Raven helicopter. So we all know that a Gears of War map won't be a Gears of War map unless there's some downed Raven. I think it's been synonymous with the series. We're gonna get Raven down or some Raven in the background. It just doesn't feel like Gears if there's not something like a Raven at some point destroyed or mangled in some part of the map. Now, the next thing we take a look at here at the leaks are the actual like game mode emblems. We have like some looks at TDM, King of the Hill, stuff like that. These are the emblems with no tags officially in game and what they look like, and nothing crazy. I think it's very reminiscent of Gears 5, so they're not really straying down the path of deviating and making anything like alienated or alien in nature. It just kind of just looks the same. We get some of the ranked lookalikes too. We do get a look at Halloween. I am very excited for Halloween. My birthday is in Halloween. The game comes out on Halloween, so launch is going to be very, very good. We're going to be having a lot of content come launch. You know, we're starting off in October, and we are going to be getting a lot of stuff. I'm excited. I usually like the jack-o'-lantern game modes that they have. Very stupid stuff, but it's all like comical, and it matches Gears' vibe, honestly. Here we do get a picture of some new Locust and some screenshots basically of characters in game modes. Like these pictures that we're looking at are like the screens for when you're selecting your game mode. So you'll see the mode, everything else, and then this will be in the background. All of this is also scheduled and like prepared to change. So if things don't remain the same, just be prepared that, you know, these are leaks and things can change. But from what I've seen so far, everything just looks to be like this is for the menu. So as you go, you scroll through a mode, and these are the things that are in the background for said mode. Pretty cool standstills. I like them. They're telling a narrative of what's going on in the game mode, and you could kind of figure out Like, this is probably for Wingman, 2v2. Well, we know it's 2v2, v2v2, but you get the picture. Two teams facing off each other. We do see some new Locust characters that haven't really been shown around a lot, as you saw in the first Locust picture. But again, they kind of keep it, you know, pretty tame for the most part. The Coalition does a good job of not giving away too much, and they want you to like experience the most out of the mode by playing it yourself. We do get some glimpses of what would like to assume is the Theron or Hunter. We see him in the very middle of the screen there. We have a sniper gear in the back, and we know it's a sniper gear because their helmet attachment, if you look at the Art of E-Day, they actually explain it. It's supposed to help scouts zero in on their targets from long distances and calculate trajectory distances for shots and stuff like that. So that's one cool look at the sniper gear. We've only gotten like snippets of them, of certain looks in the menu. Here we just have this like really big clash. It's like 4v4, I guess. But the one thing I do want to say is I don't like how Gears of War right now, at least for the competitive space, has kind of like downgraded from 5v5 to 4v4. Now, you could argue that it is for competitive integrity, and in the competitive place of Gears of War, 4v4 works just because it's much more easier and less, I don't know if the word is cheap. I played competitive Gears of War, and I do know that a lot of the complaints were stemming for some reason from like 5v5s, and then it changed to 4v4s, and rosters had to be cut and such. So I don't know. I would really like to see 5v5s come back, but here we can see that they're sticking with 4v4, but that's okay. I think everybody that's going to be playing PvP will have that as regular. And the one thing that I do want to talk about is if we do get those big team battle or battle royale maps, that's probably going to be like that where that big player base is going, or where it's heading towards. So I would like to assume that maybe we stay the track and these leaks pan out, you know, we'll be looking good in the future. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, spread the video to your friends. I just wanted to bring you guys kind of like a quick leak update on what we can expect. Whatever there's something new, don't worry, I will be on top of it. And I do want it to be very clear. Like I said, memberships are live on the channel, and I will be doing giveaways. If anybody wants a copy of Gears of War E-Day, or if there's a demand, maybe like the Gears of War E-Day controllers or the prop lancers, I'll be looking into procuring some of those for you guys. And I'm telling you right now, we will know definitely by October whether you know, the memberships are in. Whoever decides to, you know, go through with that, you will have double the chances into the giveaway. So I am doing that giveaway 100%. We're starting off with Gears of War E-Day's copies, and then anything past that, we'll kind of just play it by ear. But other than that, it is your boy Bones. I will catch you guys in the next one. Until next time, peace.